What's up guys, my name is Enerdog and today we'll be taking a look at some of the new specializations. Now I've already made a video on the, what is this thing called? The Wallbender, which is the new Guardian specialization coming out in End of Dragons. So today we'll take a look at another one. Let's create a human. Let's go with male. Let's take a look at the Necromancer today.
Some necromancers have always been separated from corruption by a thin edge, absorbing life energy to fuel their magic. But a Harbinger's methods are even more volatile. These skilled alchemists have developed elixirs to inflict blight on themselves, converting their own pain into power. In Harbinger Shroud, they gain devastating abilities while suffering from blight. A Harbinger makes no clean kills, wielding a pistol to devastate their enemies with noxious, corrosive bullets.
First of all, let's take a look at the F1. So, Harbinger Shroud. Enter Harbinger Shroud, granting powerful offensive skills but leaving you vulnerable to attacks. As you remain in Harbinger Shroud, you accumulate blight over time. Okay, so we get 5 quick bolts of dark energy that explode on impact, and you torment. Fire 6 bolts of tormenting energy that fan out from you, piercing all enemies in their path. Torment and poison. Channel twisted energy to launch yourself at your foe, tormenting nearby enemies. So leap to your destination, evading through the air, daze enemies near your impact point. Alright, so it's a leap. Vital draw. Twist the souls of nearby enemies, suspending them in the air while you siphon their life force. Gain life force for each target struck. And it does a lot of damage. Alright, so skill 1 on the pistol. Fire a tormenting bullet that bounces between nearby foes. Weeping shots. Pierce your enemies with a series of corrosive bullets, inflicting torment and vulnerability. Gain life force for the first target hit by each bullet. Okay, that's pretty cool, and it pierces. And then here we've got Vile Blast. Fire a dart that shatters on impact, releasing noxious liquid that stuns, weakens, and poisons foes in the area. Gain life force for each target struck. Alright, so moving on, we've got Elixir skills, which is very strange for necromancers. But anyways. So Elixir of Promise. Gain health, vigor and life force, inflicting blight on yourself. Next we've got Elixir of Risk. Gain might and fury, inflict blight on yourself. Blight decreases your maximum health. Elixir of Ignorance. Gain resistance and break stuns, inflict blight on yourself. So you get resistance and you break stuns. Pretty cool. Elixir of Bliss. Gain resolution and convert your conditions into life force. Inflict blight on yourself. Then we've got Elixir of Anguish. Gain swiftness and quickness. Inflict blight on yourself. And then for the elite we've got Elixir of Ambition. Gain all boons. Inflict significant blight on yourself. So you literally get every single boon in the game. That is insane. Harbinger Shroud. Enter Harbinger Shroud, granting yourself powerful offensive skills, but leaving you vulnerable to attack. Dark Disciple. Death Shroud is replaced with Harbinger Shroud. As you remain in Harbinger Shroud, you accumulate stacking blight. While in combat and not in Harbinger Shroud, life force drains constantly to heal you. Okay, that's pretty cool. Then the first trait we've got Wicked Corruption. Deal increased strike damage or for each stack of blight you have. So your strikes do more damage for each stack of blight, and the damage increases 1%. Then we've got Vile Vials. Elixir skills gain reduced recharge and inflict vulnerability and slow on nearby enemies. And it's any of the elixir skills, so that's actually pretty strong. Septic Corruption. Deal increased condition damage for each stack of blight you have. Shroud skill 2 inflicts poison. Moving on, we've got Alchemic Vigor, gain increased vitality. Alright. Implacable Foe, gain stability when entering Harbinger Shroud, gain ferocity based on your vitality. Okay, that's pretty cool. Twisted Medicine, elixir skills also grant their boons to nearby allies. Gain concentration based on your vitals. Okay, so we've got a bit of a support thing going on here. Dark Gunslinger, pistol skills gain reduced recharge, gain expertise based on your vitality. Corrupted Talent, gain life force when you enter Harbinger Shroud. Then we've got Cascading Corruption, damage and cripple nearby enemies. Your power is increased while in Harbinger Shroud. You gain an aura that pulses each interval to damage and cripple nearby enemies. So you get more power and you get an aura that cripples and damages. Pretty cool. Deathly Haste. You and your nearby allies gain quickness. While in Harbinger Shroud, gain an aura that pulses each interval to grant quickness to yourself and nearby allies. So another aura for while you're inside Harbinger Shroud. Then we've got Approaching Doom. Nearby foes are tormented and weakened. Another torment. Doom approaches. Your condition damage is increased. While in Harbinger Shroud, you gain an aura that pulses each interval to torment and weaken nearby enemies. That is crazy. I feel like the elixirs have a pretty long cast time, which means that you either have to evade out of combat to use them to get the buffs, or you just use them before combat, which also works. Alternatively, if you just CC the boss, use them then and then keep fighting, that could also work. The pistol skills are amazing. The amount of torment that you stack on enemies is just insane. And I mean, you've got a 1 second stun here just on your 3. Like, it's pretty crazy, actually. And then your Harbinger Shroud is just ridiculous. Like, these skills are so much fun to use. You're mobile, you're strong, you've got crazy CC, and you just never die. Like, you just never die. So overall, I'd say the Harbinger is a lot of fun. Lots of potential for PvE, PvP, world versus world, anything. It seems like you could go support or just carry if you want. And yeah, it's just really, really cool. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and definitely go watch my other videos on the other specializations which are part of the beta. Thanks guys.